lost respect because they can't believe anybody could be so stupid as to make a deal like that.
Let's talk about Mexico. There was a report, you talked to President Nieto, and you told him, this was the report, I want to know if this is true or not, that if his army couldn't handle the drug cartels, that U.S. Army soldiers would. Did you say that? We have to do something about the cartels. I did talk to him about it. I want to help him with it. I think he's a very good man. We have a very good relationship, as you probably know. We're going to have a wall. We're going to have a border. We've got to stop drugs from coming into our country. And if he can't handle it, and maybe they can and maybe they can't, or maybe he needs help, he seemed very willing to get help from us because he has got a problem. Got a problem.
And it's a real problem for us.
So President Nieto of Mexico was open to the possibility of U.S. forces, all right, helping him combat the drug cartels.
I would rather, as a very nice man that he is and somebody I respect, I'd rather have him respond to that. But I will tell you, I certainly offered him help on knocking out the drug cartels because we have got a problem. Don't forget, those cartels are operating in our country, and they're poisoning the youth of our country. And by the way, countries all over the world, just so you understand. This is a cartel all over the world, the cartels. But I certainly would help him if he needed the help.
At this point, do you consider Mexico a corrupt country? Because this stuff has been going on for decades. Is Mexico corrupt?
Well, it's a country that's got difficulty. It certainly has done well with us. We have a trade deficit with Mexico of $60 billion a year. That doesn't include drugs, and it doesn't include the border and all of the things that are happening on the border. But it's a country that I have great respect for the people. I love the people. I really like this administration. I think he's a good man. We get along very well. But they have problems controlling aspects of their country. There's no question about it. And I would say the drugs and the drug cartels, number one.
Have you figured out what kind of a tariff you're going to levy on Mexico to pay for the wall?
Well, we might not have to do that. They want to negotiate a deal. I want to negotiate a deal. We'll see what happens. But we can always do a tariff or a tax if necessary, and we'll do that if necessary. But if we can make a deal, a reassignment of NAFTA, but I'm going to put another F in the name NAFTA, because right now it's free trade, and I'm going to have it fair trade also, because it's not fair.
All right, so
we're losing, Bill, we're losing $60 billion a year in trade deficits with Mexico. Can't do that.
You talked to Putin last week. You had a busy week last week.
I'm pretty busy. Yeah. Busy week and a half.